Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another exciting episode of Wrestling Prime. I am your host, Tom Dog, and yeah, we're starting this show a little bit earlier than usual. Not bad, not bad. We're getting off to a good start this week. Started off early with Channel X and everything, and did good there. And then, of course, we did good on everywhere, So yeah, we're having a good time. We're going to have a good time here today. We got a great show lined up for you today, and yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of fun with this because this this is the show to watch. This is the show to watch, and we're going to be updating Slamaversary as the show progresses. I guess it's still going on, and so yeah, we are going to be. There are some matches. I guess they're going to be ending the show at 11 o'clock. I'm not sure. I think that's the end time, but we will figure that out as soon as we excuse me, as soon as we get going here. And so yeah. But before we get started, let's do the shout outs and the plugs and everything like that. Starting with the Owl Light Network, Mats and Monsters, Raz and the gang, talk about wrestling. They talk about wrestling, have a good time with it, and definitely worth checking out over on the Owl Light Network over on YouTube. Give them a look-see, and you will be amazed. And also, big shout out to the Crypto Slam, my friends over at Crypto Slam, Tails, Josh, everybody. Big shout out to every one of you and everything. And yeah, big shout out to all of them. And big shout out. And of course, this episode is brought to you by M&J Video Games and Collectibles. You trade in your, if you want to part with some wrestling items and everything like that, anything to do with wrestling, whether they're pop vinyls, figures, everything else in between, even autographed items as well too. Check them out. If you happen to be in the Southington, Connecticut area and you want to check out where this amazing store is at, or if you have, or if you would like to know some events that they got going on, check out their website over at mjvideogames.com. And this episode brought to you by W Energy, the W Energy supplements. And what is W? Like I said, it's an energy supplement that has no crashes, that has zero sugar, zero crashes, zero artificial colors, flavors, and dyes. None of the gimmicky shit that they put in there, that where other stuff would put in their drinks, like Logan Paul's Prime, which, basically is just him peeing in a bottle and selling it off to little kids, because he needs that for a tax write-off. So yeah, only way that he can keep that United States Championship. We'll talk about that a little later on in the program. But yeah, but you don't want no gimmicks, flashy gimmicks or anything like that. You want the best, and W is the best. So check out their website over at w.gg.com, and while you're at it, use that promo code Brill at the checkout and save 10% on your purchase. You will be glad that you did, and you will be amazed at the wonderful products that they have going on there, and you'll love it just as much as I do. So check them out over at w.gg right now. Again, use the promo code BRILL at the checkout. Save 10% on your purchase today. And check out the Brodie Lee Reebok classic leather sneakers, available now exclusively online at champsports.com. And the Hubbard family will donate 100% of the royalties to the Highmark Caring, continuing Mr. Brodie Lee's legacy of kindness, compassion. Yeah, definitely worth checking out. Again, that is champsports.com, and you will be glad that you did. It's a wonderful product. They're wonderful shoes. As soon as I get the funds and everything like that, I'm going to pick up a pair myself because they look absolutely amazing. I'm going to do a product review on the shoes and everything like that. So when I do get those shoes, so yeah, definitely worth checking out. um. So so yeah, before we get started, we got to do a little bit of acknowledgement here of the Wrestling Prime family. My father, he is part of the Wrestling Prime family, and dating back from when I was doing the shows on cable access. Um, he was a former commissioner of my brand when I was on cable access and everything. He is a first ever. He was the first ever inductee to the Wrestling Prime Hall of Fame, which I've been kind of keeping it quiet. Haven't really been doing in a while, but we're going to start that. We're going to start back that up in the very near future. But but yeah. So yeah, um, so yeah, he was part of my He was also part of my production crew a long time ago. Back when Wrestling Prime was on cable access and everything. So he has a good legacy, on this of Wrestling Prime, and not only that, him and I had a match together and everything, and it was, let's just say, it was one of the worst. It was one of the worst matches I've ever been in. But part of that had to go with the fact that I wasn't even with it, because of the fact that prior to that, my head went through a wall. Long story. We'll talk about that on the anniversary special. That's going to be coming up later this year. We got an anniversary, but we got a huge anniversary special coming up in 2026. Yeah. But anyways, the reason why I'm bringing up my father is because of the fact that he was in the hospital for a while, because he tested positive for COVID. I brought this up a few weeks ago. He's better now. He's home, and so yeah, keeping an eye on him, making sure that he doesn't get into any more trouble. So that was, he gave me and my family, me and my mom, COVID and everything. So we don't know how it happened and everything like that. I'm not pointing fingers at anybody, but yeah, that's what happened. And so yeah, um, so but he's doing okay now. He's resting right there. And big shout out to him. Birthday's going to be coming up real soon, on the 18th. And speaking of the 18th, if you haven't if you're not going to that event that's going on in New York, head on down to Terrificon. You get to meet Samoa Joe, AE superstar, AE wrestler Samoa Joe, as well as WWE Hall of Famer Sergeant Slaughter. They're the big wrestling guests scheduled for this year, and that's going to be from the 16th to the 18th at the Mohegan Sun Convention Center. Check it out. Check it out, and for more information, check out the website over at terrificon.com. So yeah, big plug there. So yeah, I'm pushing really hard to go there. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. So we will see what happens. So yeah. Um, um, so yeah, again, big shout out to my father there. So I'm glad he's doing a little bit better and everything like that. So he's home. He's just resting right now. So he's pretty much he's tapping out for the night. So yeah. But I want to do a quick product review if you don't mind, a live one. And it's wrestling related because um it's a new sparkling line of Woo Energy, and we all know Woo Energy, Ric Flair. Um, it has it's it has herbal mushroom. It's a dietary supplement. It has an herbal mushroom blend. Has 30 calories, 150 milligrams of caffeine, and 1,500 milligrams of cognitive cap complex, which I'm not a dietitian, so I don't know what that is. But I do know that it has the mushroom extract, has the mushroom elixir like all the other ones there, and for more information, scan the QR code right there. QR code right there. Um, and it's a strawberry banana flavor. Break the rules, be spontaneous, and create your own joy. So that's Ric Flair energy drink. Woo! So I'm gonna crack this open, and this is a sparkling one. So I shook up the can a little bit, which I probably should not have done. So right off the bat, smells nice, has a nice aroma to it. Um, and very good, very good. It's in stores now, and you definitely want to check that out. It's Woo Energy, and every now and then I'll pretty much buy get a can, and because there's four flavors. This is one of the four, and so yeah, I I like the strawberry banana. Maybe next week I'll get the get another flavor. So yeah, definitely worth checking out and everything like that. And so yeah, and yeah, that is the Woo energy drink. And I'm not sponsored. I'm not sponsored by them in any way and everything. But it is nice to give them a nice plug because it's good to help out a friend of a friend. So so I have no problem with that and everything. You know, if I ever get the okay to get the sponsorship, I think that will be a dream come true. Get to meet Ric Flair and everything like that. That'll be awesome. but but yeah, this is all the so here we go. Oops. Oh boy. See, I'm using a new tablet, so bear with me. Yeah, just bear with me here. So, all right. Okay, so Slamaversary is still going on. So I'm just updating. The reloading the page. And I'm getting this info from WrestleZone, WrestleZone.com. So I'm getting the so as of right now, what I can do is give you the results for the pre-show. There was a I guess there was a fatal four-way match between Tasha Steelz, Giselle Shaw, Zaya Brookside, and Fabi Apache. And Tasha Steelz was the winner of that match. Kushida versus Rich Swann. Kushida defeated Rich Swann. The TNA Knockouts World Tag Team Championship. Mouthful. The Militia, which is Aisha Edwards and Masa Slamovich, retained their titles to defeat Spitfire, which is Danny Luna and Jody Threat. And so yeah, they've retained. Eric Young defeated Hammerstone. And now the main show. Broken Matt Hardy versus JDC. The winner of that match, Broken Matt Hardy. TNA World Tag Team Championship. The System versus ABC. The champions, the System, were defending their championships against ABC. Should have made that clear. And the new TNA Tag Champions are ABC. Mike Santana versus Jake something. That's Jake Santana. Jake's real name. Jake's wrestling name. So I'm not phoning that in and just being like Jake something. So yeah, so yeah, that's actually his wrestling name. So yeah, so Jake something lost the match. Mike Santana is the winner. The Rascals go up against No Quarter Catch Crew. And the winner of that match is the Rascals. Um, so AJ Francis defends his TNA Digital Media Championship and Canadian International Heavyweight title against PCO in a Montreal street fight. The winner of that match is the PCO. He becomes the new TNA Digital Media Championship and Canadian International Heavyweight Champion. TNA Knockouts World Championship. Jordan Grace defends her title against Ash by Elegance with personal concierge in her corner. And Jordan Grace, yes, is still the TNA Knockouts champion. Mustafa Ali defends his X Division Championship against against Speedball Mike Bailey, and the winner of that match is not presented to me. All right, I'm gonna have to. Oh. There we go. I'm gonna have to go to another. I'm gonna have to go to a. Where the hell's the Bleacher Report? Well, let's go to Russell Talk. Bear with me, folks. I'm sorry. Come on. Okay, so I'm not getting nothing either. Ugh. I hate these pop-up ads. Well, you know what? Oh, this is ridiculous. Okay, well, the main event right now is happening right now. So let's, let's see. Okay, so okay, I'm not getting anywhere with that. Okay. Oh, but what I can do is go to the Twitter page of what is here. Okay. Mm-hmm. Joe Hendry came out. Oh yeah, I forgot to do that. There we go. Almost forgot that. How dare me? How dare me? Almost forgot to put out Joe Hendry. Uh, okay, so Mike Bailey is the new X Division champion. Okay, so we got that. We got that out of the way. And so yeah. And it looks like Earl Hebner refused to do the Montreal screw job. My God, Earl Hebner is like thought he was retired by now. Okay. All right. So it is main event time. And so yeah, hopefully we will get a result as this show is still happening. And so I am getting live results. Oh, it's a it was a 4-way knockouts match. Okay. So wasn't a fatal 4-way. Okay. But congratulations for Jordan Grace on retaining her championship. So while we're waiting for the news of the main event, because that's the last match I got to cover. Um, yeah, that is the next match I have to cover. So while we're waiting on that, let's go back. Let's do some wrestling news, some other news. Um, it's official. LA Knight is going to be facing Logan Paul at SummerSlam, and so yeah, Logan Paul is going to defend his United States Championship against LA Knight, and so I'm doing my early prediction on that one. LA Knight's going to win the championship on my birthday, and so yeah, we're gonna have a big fun filled bash on that one. So yeah, and I'm actually looking forward to that because hey, SummerSlam is going to be on my birthday, and of course that review is going to be part of the Tom Dog Days of Summer, which is going to be coming up in 2 weeks. On the first of on the 1st of August. So we're starting that early. And so yeah, it's going to be my birthday week. So yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun with that. And next and I'll talk about next week in later on. But so yeah, um, so yeah, excuse me, SmackDown last night was a little um could have been better, I think. Um, but given who was on there and everything like that, it just seemed mellow, just like a regular um event. So I'm not saying it was bad. I'm just saying that it was just laid back and everything like that. So yeah, it was all right. Um, and Hulk Hogan, WWE Hall of Famer Hulk Hogan was at the Republican National Convention on Thursday, and we're not going to talk anymore about that because it was just Hulk Hogan at the RNC. It's cringe enough as it is. Um, So, but you know, it is what it is. So, moving on. um. So yeah. What else is going on there? What else? Um. So let's go to AEW news while we're at it here and everything like that. Um. 250 episodes of the 250th episode of AEW's Dynamite happened on Wednesday, and there's only one match I want to talk about on that show, and I think everybody knows what I'm going to be talking about, and that is the opening match. Will Ospreay defending his international championship again. I think it's international championship. Against MJF. Let me. Oh, I could have did that the whole time. Um, yeah, it was the international title, and so yeah, an almost near hour long match, uh, actually happened, and I wish we could see more matches like that. I mean, not as an hour long match, but actually, basically what I was talking about is that this was a wrestling match. This was actually really good. My only one complaint that this was not an Iron Man match. That is my only complaint, because if you're going to have a near hour long, you know, wrestling match, you might as well just do an hour long Iron Man match, and I think that would have been a lot better. So, having said that, um, this was a match between two of the best in the business right now, um, MJF and Will Ospreay, and this was a match, and MJF, being the heel that he is, and he did his job and everything like that, and won the international championship. Um, oh yeah. Excuse me. I don't know why I'm yawning. I think I'm about to do the flare flop. So yeah. Um. So yeah, that's pretty much the only match I want to talk about coming in from that Dynamite match. It was a very good match, and I'm actually praising that match, and I think this was the type of match that we needed to see, especially with all the flack that that AEW has been getting lately. And I've said this many times. It's that you know I don't pass judgment on any wrestling organization. If I'm able to see it, I will critique on it and be completely biased. If I think something's great, I will call it out. If I think something sucks, I will call it out. It doesn't matter what brand you're in. It doesn't matter what brand I'm talking about. But it's something that needs to be address. And you know, but this match right here, I wish, and I said that, and I said this many times, that if AEW focused more on the wrestling instead of trying to hurt another wrestler, you know, wrestlers trying to hurt each other, putting them on the shelf, I think this would be a better brand. This would be a competitive brand. And and you know and this right here proves, that match against Will Ospreay proves proves that they can put on a decent wrestling match. And yeah, I think they need to focus more on that. I really do. I really do need to think, you know, focus more on that. And I think that this will be, um, I think it'll be really, really good. And just scrolling down, see how, actually, I love Jordan Grace. Yeah. Just waiting up on some, nothing really going on right now. Um, just all, pretty much all, 5 guys in the, oh yeah, I should probably address on who the 6 competitors are. How dare me? See. Okay, so the TNA World Championship match. Um, Moose is defending the TNA World Championship against Josh Alexander, Frankie Kazaran, Nick Nemeth, Joe Hendry, and uh, Steve Macklin in a 6-way elimination match for the TNA World Championship. So yeah, so far, from what it looks like on the, so, as of right now, nobody has been eliminated yet. So, but I am refreshing the TNA Twitter page, and so, yeah, nothing really going on just yet, and everything like that. By the way, the chat is open, so yeah, why don't you jump on board to see, to, if you have any questions or comments, question or comments you want to say, lay it on me. Lay it on me. Because I'm about to do some dead air in a minute. um, actually, while I'm waiting for something to happen. Okay. Yeah, there's a pretty crazy match going on here. So they're showing clips on their Twitter feed. Whoop, come on. Oh, super kick off the stage. Oh shit. That was a nice move. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, so far nothing yet. So, yeah. So yeah, while I'm waiting for other stuff to happen as we go along here, I just want to remind everybody that next week we are going to be doing the SummerSlam um predictions episode. We're gonna be covering that. Um, so that means I'm gonna be um going on to the opposite side of the studio so that I'm going to have the TV on me, the monitor and stuff like that, so that I can deliver a good so I can just do the whole uh shebang. um so yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing that. Um so as soon as I get the full card on there, I'm going to do a virtual, do the famous virtual prediction that I you know that I normally do on this and everything like that. So we're gonna have a lot of fun with this, and yeah, we're gonna really we're gonna really tear the roof off. Let's and also next week I'm also gonna do um I'm gonna review Blood and Guts because that's coming out on Wednesday on AEW Dynamite. So um so yeah, that's so yeah, we got a big action filled um next week, next couple of weeks and everything. And just remind everybody that in 2 weeks' time, on August 1st, I'm going to be will be the Tom Dog Days of Summer. we're gonna we're gonna knock that out of the park and everything like that. So we're gonna have a lot of fun. Still got to shake this. I'm still shaking this cough, but yeah, we're gonna be so we're gonna be extremely busy. We're with that, got a month-long event going on. There's going to be, of course, we got some Channel X and Wrestling Prime episodes and all that, and we may even throw in some we might even throw in some Tom Dog plays in there. Um, Knock that out of the way. Maybe, we could probably have a little fun with that as well too. So yeah, um, as part of Tom Dog Days of Summer, why not? Gotta have a little bit of fun on my month and everything. So yeah, all right. Come on. And Joe Hendry just eliminated Moose. So that means we're going to be getting a new TNA champion. So that is the latest update. So yeah, my money is on Joe Hendry. Because I believe in Joe Hendry. Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. And watch now, I'm going to get a copyright strike for singing his theme song. Hope not. um, no, I believe in Joe. I'm surprised that on the banner on their Twitter page doesn't have Joe Hendry on it. Okay, getting another. And I think Joe Hendry got eliminated too. Joe Hendry got eliminated. I was saying that after that low blow, you should um, walking weapon should be disqualified. Can't get disqualified in this in a an elimination match. Just saying. Yeah, TNA is trending right now on the sold out crowd. And Steph Lander is engaged to PCO. While we're at it, I do want to point out that I forgot what I was going to say. What was I going to say? I was going to say something that was wrestling related, but I completely forgot. I really hate it when that happens and everything. So yeah. By the way, so yeah, I'm getting updates as we come along. I'm starting to run out of things to talk about, and I want to. And this is the main event match, so I need to. Oh, apparently, the walking weapon is still beating down Joe Hendry. But right now, Yeah, I'm getting these updates as we go along. Oh, nice move there. I think it's gonna go. I think it's gonna go to. Oh, what's his name is busted open. Dolph Ziggler, but he's something else now. I forgot his name already. I'm sorry. I can go on the website and find out. Nick Nemeth. So yeah, nothing. No word yet. Whoops. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so we have an official. I don't know. So yeah. We have an official update here. We have a new TNA World Champion, and his name is Nick Nemeth. So yeah, that is the official word here. I don't know what Momo is. But yeah. So yeah, it looked like a pretty good show. I do think that Joe Hendry would have bet he was an odds-on favorite to win. So we will see what happens. LA Knight versus Logan Paul. First off, how's it going, Ajax? LA Knight versus who do you got? Early prediction, LA Knight. That's like that'll be my birthday present right there. If if Logan Paul loses, that's because I am anti Logan Paul, and the best birthday present ever is to see that United States Championship on the waist of LA Knight. Yeah. And so yeah. But I'm going to be doing the official predictions episode next week. So, but since you asked, I figured I get that out of the way. But actually, it's not really a prediction. It's a spoiler. You know, that is my take on that. Not a problem. Not a problem. You are welcome, Ajax. You are welcome. Still trying to figure out what that Momo is. I don't know what. Um, how come Logan Paul only comes to SmackDown like every other week, but LA Knight is always there? I can easily answer that one because of the fact that you know, Logan Paul has a big head, and he's like this. he thinks that he's this big celebrity, which he's not. Um, he thinks that he's a social media influencer. He is not. He makes all this money because of the tax write-offs that he had to do because of the legal issues that he had with CryptoZoo. So then, sorry, Mr. Microphone. And with the Prime Energy drinks and everything like that, that's pretty much what's keeping him financially stable are those Prime Energy drinks. And Logan Paul thinks that he can do whatever he wants because he's a celebrity or lack thereof. But and he wants to, because he's a so-called celebrity. He he wants all these special favors because all these top guys in the business have special privileges like Roman Reigns or Brock Lesnar and everything. So he fancies himself like that, especially the legends in the business and everything. And but but to me, Logan Paul doesn't fit the ranks of legendary status. He is a celebrity and nothing more. You know. So, and he's a paper champion because he's only defended the U.S. title twice since he's won the belt. And and I also think that that's a crock too. This will be this is his did you see I'm trying to get what you're saying there, Ajax. Did you see why? Um I I'm not trying to um oh yeah. Okay. Yes, absolutely. Whenever WWE does a show on in Madison Square Garden, they always put on a really good show. And um, when they were at Madison Square Garden not too long ago, they did not disappoint. And I actually talked about that um, weeks ago. I think when I came back from my mini vacation, and yeah, it was a good show. It was a really good show. Um, Especially, I got to give I do have to give props to Paul Heyman. I mean, in it, he, the way they used zero makeup for what, and this is the what has happened. Paul Heyman did not use any makeup for this, so he was bloodshot. He didn't shave for a while, so he had like the 5 o'clock shadow and everything, and he just looked completely drained. And you know, and this was the first time that I've seen it where he has actually taken a bump, and he actually sold it really well. And through the table and everything like that. So it was a very good. You never see Paul Heyman do stuff like that, but it excuse me, but it was really amazing. And Paul Heyman, what you know, he has really come along. He he is the absolute best in the business right now. And when he's on the mic, he can sell a crowd. If he's a heel or a baby face, he mostly he's more of a heel. And he sells it well. He can piss off a crowd. He can, you know, and when he um did that spot on Madison Square Garden, he actually made the crowd go nuts. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing his return when that happens. Excuse me. And I'm really looking forward to seeing where the bloodline goes and everything. But Madison Square Garden, whenever WWE is at Madison Square Garden, they always put up a really good show. They really do, and I do give WWE props for that. I really do. So, uh, yeah. Oh, take a little swig of the woo. It was. It was absolutely that match was really good, and I'm glad to see that Logan Paul got pinned. So that was a treat for me. Logan. Anytime that Logan Paul loses, um, that's actually the best. Is actually I consider the best match of the night whenever Logan Paul loses. So, like I said, I am anti Logan Paul for many, many reasons. He was supposed to be, Logan Paul. He was supposed to be, off topic here. He was supposed to be, he was scheduled to be at this WWE tour in Japan, and he couldn't make it. He could not make that event. Um, he's trying to say that he had other commitments, but we all know the real reason why. And all you have to do is look up um, Logan Paul 2018 Suicide Forest. And I don't know if that video is still available to watch, but I know he doesn't have it up on his YouTube channel. But if you're lucky to find it, Logan Paul's Suicide Forest, yeah. And there's your real reason why. And plus that also explains why I hate Logan Paul so much. But but uh, did you see that? See the intro where Logan Paul had this night shirt? Just in general, the whole intro was amazing. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, yeah, it was pretty. Yeah, it actually was pretty interesting. Um, you know, say what I know I can say whatever I want about Logan Paul. But he is doing his job of being a heel, a really good heel in WWE. Um, which is good because but for me personally, I will never give him any respect. And you know, I mean, he can have like the best match with Ricochet, and I still won't I still won't give him any praises, regardless of his in ring prowess. But yeah, that's really good. That's really good. He that's really good heel heat right now because night, the night shirt. Um, it it will sell because given the reputation of Logan Paul or lack thereof. But yeah, the night shirt. I think it will sell pretty well. But yeah, that's really good. That's really good heel heat, and so I'm liking where it's going, and I'm really looking forward to seeing that match at SummerSlam. So yeah, um, I'm really looking forward to that. Okay. Do I think Tiffany Stratton um will walk away champion this year? Maybe. I think I think she will cash in the the briefcase. You know, maybe not at SummerSlam, but maybe um I would say by Survivor Series. I could see her cashing that in. Um, because I see where they're going. I see where they're going with the whole Tiffany Stratton, Bailey, and Nia Jax triangle that they're kind of hinting at somewhere down the line, that maybe we could probably see a triple threat match um somewhere down the road. And I can see Tiffany you know being smart. Like maybe she'll get, she won't cash in the briefcase, but she'll have an opportunity to be in a triple threat match, and maybe when Nia Jax's back is turned, she can waffle. Tiffany can waffle. Nia, excuse me, Nia Jax with the briefcase, then cash in that briefcase to become the SmackDown Women's Champion. So yeah, I can actually see that happening. That would actually be a pretty good scenario. Like she gets a title opportunity without cashing in the briefcase, but then all of a sudden, she loses the match, but yet she still has the briefcase, and she can just blindside Nia Jax with the briefcase. That would be a good twist. That would be a really good twist. I would love to see that. But yeah, I can see her um champion, if not at SummerSlam, definitely before or during Survivor Series. Uh, Long time when the girls feel like she keeps that briefcase as like an accessory thing for a long time. When the girls broke it, she was holding like her like her pearls. Yeah, I mean that was actually a pretty cool spot on SmackDown the other night. We never see the briefcase um destroyed like that. So yeah, um it was it was pretty cool. It was pretty interesting to see that. So maybe we can see um maybe like a new briefcase where Tiffany bedazzles the briefcase and everything like that. So yeah, that would be pretty cool. And we'll see where that goes with that. But yeah, because in 2 weeks' time, we're going to see Nia Jax and Bailey defend the championship. So yeah, that's going to be that's going to be a really good match, and looking forward to seeing where that goes. You see that? Yes, I I was a little bit when Brock Lesnar, I have to complain about something, because that was a creative design. I don't care what anybody says. When Brock Lesnar had the briefcase and he turned it into like a makeshift boombox, and Stephanie McMahon was was pissed off about that. I'm sorry, but boombox Brock was a thing, and and she killed that that spot, and I was so mad at that. I was really mad about that, and but yeah, I can actually I but yeah, bedazzling the briefcase, something that needs to happen. I can see that happening. I mean, we had the leather Money in the Bank briefcase that looked like a chocolate bar, and when Damian Sandow um won the briefcase. But yeah, we seen some pretty cool, some pretty interesting stuff, but the boombox gimmick was by far the best one. But for the women, we never really seen um anything cool with it. It's just basically just a briefcase, and that's it. But yeah, I can see the briefcase getting an upgrade and getting a bedazzle. That'll be pretty cool. But yes, sir. Yeah, we got time for one more question. Let me check my battery. Yeah, we got time for one more question before I tap out here. Um, so what did I think of Chelsea falling off the ladder? Yeah, I didn't really get a chance to do a full. I didn't really get a chance to do a full review on that because I was out with an illness. So I'm still recovering, as you can tell from the cough. Um, but yeah, Chelsea Green really sold that well. Um, being afraid of heights and everything like that, which is something I'm still, I'm recovering from too. And so I kind of feel her pain on that part. But yeah, Chelsea did a really good job of doing that and everything, and she did it well. My main concern was not by the fall of Chelsea Green, but more of Zoe Stark with the way she fell off the ladder onto that other ladder that was like being a platform. I was more concerned about Zoe Stark than Chelsea Green, but yeah. Um, and do I think it was better than the males? Not really. I did see some botches in there. Um, Not saying that they were that they were terrible. It was just like something that could have been better, because Zoe Stark, even though she more of the botches were on her, on her, and I just think that it should have been a it was, to me, I think it was a little, the males ladder match was a lot better, was like a better, if I were to grade between the two matches, I would give the males ladder match a solid A, and the women's ladder match an A minus. So, um, so yeah, that's basically how I looked at it. It was actually the males match was more entertaining in my book. Nothing to take away from the females. I know that they did a good job as well too. It's just that with the amount of botches, it was just like it could have been more entertaining. But Chelsea Green was the MVP of that match. So yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think I've thrown one more question before I tap out because I'm enjoying this episode. Given the fact that I had some dead air in between because of the trying to get the results of the TNA main event. So, but I pulled it off. So, trying to say, trying to go in there. So yeah, I got time for one more question. If you have any other questions, there, Ajax. Um, before I wrap this show up, so I know I got to go into bed and everything like that. I'm actually getting winded. Plus, the battery life on my camera is we have. Are you excited for Santos Escobar versus LA Knight this Friday? Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was pretty good. A pretty decent match and everything like that. Um, I'm an LA Knight guy and everything like that. So, um, I'm really looking. I'm looking forward to seeing what goes on and everything like that. So yeah, um, LA Knight. LA Knight's my pick. So, ugh, boy. Actually, I think that match already happened. I did watch SmackDown last night, but I completely forgot. Will Logan Paul be there to interrupt it? Oh yeah, he'll he'll find a way to interrupt it and everything like that, and of course, LA Knight will win by disqualification, and so yeah, I can actually see that happening. So yeah, oh boy, trying to shake this cough. I am after being sick for a couple weeks ago. I'm still coming up. So well, this drink is done, and I'm tapping out. So thank you all so much for tuning in. Um, thank you for the questions, Ajax, and and so yeah, that's all the time I have for tonight. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at TomDog247. If you missed any of tonight's episode, um, you're welcome, Ajax. You're welcome. Um, if you missed any of tonight's episode, you can check it out as soon as I turn off the camera. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below what you thought of Will Ospreay versus MJF. What was your opinion on that match? Let us know in the comment section down below. And um, ring the bell to stay notified of what I'm going to be doing next. And support small streamers like myself by doing the major number one important thing that you can do for us small streamers like myself, and that is give that subscribe button a rock bottom. So yes, lay the smack down on that subscribe button, and support support small streamers like myself. And soon as I get that 200th subscriber, I got something really cool lined up in store and everything like that. So we're gonna have a lot of fun with that. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Next week on Wrestling Prime, we're going to be doing the virtual predictions episode for SmackDown, and I'm also going to be reviewing the the Blood and Guts AEW Dynamite as well. So I'll be on the lookout for that, and hopefully, and we'll talk some more Joe Hendry as well for next week as well too. So I'm going to give him a push and everything like that. I will still believe in Joe Hendry and everything. So thank you all so much for tuning in, as I said, and we'll see you all here next week with the SummerSlam predictions episode. on Thursday, we have a special episode of Channel X. We're gonna be I'm doing I'm dedicating the whole episode of Channel X to Me TV Tunes. I finally caved in and downloaded the friendly app, and I will do that. What time? You normally on these shows, I do these shows like around the next time I go on YouTube. Next time I go live will be on Wednesday. No, Thursday. Every Thursday is Channel X night. Every Saturday is Wrestling Prime night. So normally at the time that I do these shows, because I live in the East Coast, so I try to do these shows like around 11:30 p.m. on the East Coast, and as best as I can, because I have some I have some personal stuff I take care of first, and so pretty much my free time is at night. But given to what's been transpiring as of late, I was able to get these shows done early. So the cutoff time is at 11:30. Sometimes I will jump on late, trying to get all of my my material together and everything like that. But since I have since this this coming Thursday, I'm dedicating the whole episode to Me TV Tunes. I'm going to be getting I will have an early start time, so I'll have the thing posted up. But if you make sure you have your notifications turned on for this as well too, so that you'll get up to date on when I will go live. So yes, because I did a little experiment one time, and I notificated myself, and sure enough, I got the notification saying that I was going live and everything like that. So it does work, and yeah, just make sure you ring that bell, and you'll be notified, and you'll be up to date on on when I go live. So yeah, the live shows are every Thursday and Saturday. But if anything changes, I always let everybody know. Any special, um, sometimes I also do, on Channel X. I do I would do like a week event. As a matter of fact, I just recent back in June, I did, um yes, I've been to many events. I haven't really been to um any as many events as I used to in the past, but if I ever go, if I I decided that if I were to go to like any live event, whether it's Raw or SmackDown, I will do a special wrestling, or even an AEW event if it comes here in Connecticut. Um, I will definitely do a special live show from. Oh my god! I'm all choked up here. I will I will do an event. I will do an emergency live show. So it'll be like a last minute thing, but yeah. But always keep that notification popped up, and this way here you will automatically be notified and everything like that. So yeah. um but yeah. Um so yeah, so I'll be going live Thursday, um as early as I can, and so yeah, be on tune for that, and looking forward to seeing you on in the comment section on Thursday. So yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna be doing I'm dedicating the whole episode to me TV tunes, and give my final uh, my thoughts and opinions on that, as because it's, and I won't spoil anything in this show, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But yeah, thank you again, Ajax, for the questions and comments, and looking forward to seeing you on Thursday and everything like that. And so yeah, we will see you all on Thursday, and I'm gonna tap out now because I gotta get some of the drink, wash this down, or get some take some cough medicine. I gotta get this cough out of the way. So yeah. Um. So with that being said, thanks again for tuning in. We'll see you Thursday. Till then, this is Tom Dog saying take care. So long. Peace. Have a good night, everybody. See you next time.